Hi, welcome to Digital Pill. My name's Tim Nikolsky, and today we're going to be doing some walking bass on guitar. Walking bass lines are a fantastic way to accompany singers and instrumentalists, mainly because most of the time what we do on guitar is accompany, so it's really important that we do a strong, solid job of doing that. There are three main things that we need to get really solid to do walking bass lines. Number one is comping. Number two is a walking bass line. Number three is some percussion element as well. So I'm going to be taking you through those one at a time today, and we're going to put it all together at the end. The first part about walking bass lines that I'd like to demonstrate is landing on the root note on the first beat of every bar. For instance, if your first chord is a G minor, your root note is G. And if your second chord is a C7 chord, then your root note is C. There are two different options. You can approach it chromatically either above or below, like this. Or so when you've got a G minor, C7, F major 7, D7 progression, a 2-5-1-6 chord progression, if you approach the bass line of the root note chromatically above or below, it sounds like this. Then what you do is you add another note, either chromatically above or below. So it sounds like this. You can add even more notes in, so it sounds like this. Now that we have our walking bass line, it's time to add the comping. Our walking bass line is going to be on the 6th and 5th strings, and our comping or chords are going to be on the 2nd, 3rd and 4th strings. So our first chord of the G minor comprises two parts. We've got the bass and the chord, or the comp. We don't need the bass because that is going to be in our walking bass part. So the next chord is our C7, bass, chord. Next chord is F major 7, F and chord, and our next chord is the D7. So combining the walking bass with the comping sounds like this. Adding more notes. The good thing about the guitar is that you're not limited to one particular area. You can shift things around a bit, and there are lots of different chord shapes that you can choose from, like this. The last part of the technique is adding a percussion element, the backbeat, on beats 2 and 4. To do that, you need to use your thumb and this part of your palm to actually slap the strings. Sounds like this. When you combine the three elements of walking bass, comping, and percussion, you end up with a whole rhythm section on guitar that you can lay a really solid foundation for music situations that you're playing in. It's a lot of fun to play, And it sounds like this. If you'd like a PDF of this whole lesson on walking bass lines, it's available at DigitalPill.TV. Check it out. My name's Nikolsky. Thanks heaps for listening.